Shelf Feeds Pet Tales.
Hello everyone, you're watching Top Shelf Feeds Pet Tales. I'm your host Kelly Robinson, coming to you today from Nanaimo SPCA, where they've got a few more dogs than usual.
We here at the Nanaimo SPCA came into possession of 71 small breed dogs, and we've been working non-stop to make sure they all get to their vet appointments, get checked up, get the treatments that they needed, making sure that they're healthy and they're on the road back to a happy, normal life. So we've had a huge response from the public. Of course, 71 dogs in this shelter. It's only a little shelter. We've had some help from some other local SPCAs and have transferred some down to Victoria and I think Cowichan. So we're all partnering up to make sure these dogs all get the best treatment and they're going to find the best homes. We're just so grateful to everyone who's come down to open up their hearts and their homes to some of these dogs. And of course, you know, over the next few days, if you're thinking you have time and your home and your family to take a dog in, and you're interested in a small dog, then by all means come on down to the Nanaimo shelter or down to Victoria if that's where you're at. And we'd love to introduce you to some of these little furry bundles of joy.
Adoption isn't the only way to help dogs like these. The SPCA's annual Paws for Cause walk is coming up on September 11th, where communities across BC will be walking simultaneously to raise funds for the animals in their local shelters. You can register as well as collect pledges online. Artist Jeff King, well, he wanted to help the SPCA, and this was about a couple of years ago when he heard of some mastiffs here at Nanaimo SPCA, and he wanted to come in. He brought some prints to see if they could help with the fundraising for the cost of the dogs. And while he was here, well, he thought he'd just have a look.
All of a sudden I hear this big bark behind me, and it's him. And you know how they say the dog picks you? So it was kind of one of those, so what's the story on him? He had a lot of anxiety issues and didn't have a lot of trust for people. He hadn't had any discipline, not much for attention, not a whole lot of socializing. He was good with other animals, but I could see that he needed, you know, definitely needed some work.
Jeff decided to take the dog home for a couple of weeks on a trial basis.
I never saw a dog want to learn so much. He just wanted to learn to be loved. And from a dog that, you know, didn't even know how to sit to, you know, I had him rolling over doing all kinds of fun stuff within a week. One more time.
With love and attention, Nuke overcame his anxiety issues in a short time.
There is really no bad dogs. You know, there's just bad people that have, you know, the wrong dogs. Like, you don't want to have a dog like this with a bad attitude. You know, he's 150 pounds of love. You don't want 150 pounds of terror. Yeah, you can pretty much do anything to him. These are, you know, big love machines. They need, you know, to be close to people, right?
Some say it's what's on the inside that counts, and for Nuke, that's definitely true. His unique blood type has made him a hero in the canine world.
They have a shortage of dogs that can give blood. Apparently, it's fairly rare to find a dog that can donate blood.
People often are surprised that dogs have different blood types and have to get blood transfusions, but just as with people, there's many needs, from if they're hit by a car and they have bad hemorrhage and require blood, or if they have a tumor. Dogs are especially prone to having tumors of the spleen that can split open, and the dog loses a lot of blood, and that blood can be life-saving that they're given from a blood donor.
There are 9 different canine blood groups, and Nuke's rare negative blood type makes him an ideal universal donor.
Figured he could earn his own keep. He gets a free bag of good dog food every time he gives blood. And, you know, I think it's really good because I know, if you had a dog and it got hit by a car and it needed blood, well, it's nice to know that there's some available.
Well, it just turns out that it seems every time we need a blood transfusion, and in the last while, Nuke it's been about a month or so since he's last given, and he's available to give again, and being as large as he is, he doesn't seem to miss that little pint of blood.
Yeah, he comes home, you'd never even, you'd think he'd be tired after giving a pint of blood or something. No, he's still full of vinegar. Gets his treats, and he's done his good deed.
We've been very fortunate that all of the patients so far that have received his blood have survived fine. So I don't know if it's a little bit of good luck or just really good blood, but he's been very valuable to us for saving a number of dogs' lives.
If you have a young, healthy dog that's up to date on its shots, it too could be a blood donor. Your veterinarian should be able to answer any questions you have about testing your dog's blood. If you have an idea for the show, a unique pet, or a topic you'd like to see us cover, send me an email. I'd love to hear from you. I'm Kelly Robinson. Thanks for watching Top Shelf Feeds Pet Tales.